Hi there, scrapbook friends. How you doing? Sassy scrappers you are. This is Steph, the Sassy Scrapper, and it is Super Sassy Sunday. So, we're going to make a project. I don't know how it's going to come out. We'll see. I kind of have some ideas, but that doesn't mean anything. But the main thing I wanted to tell you about was I have a whole bunch of trio card kits, okay? And I was looking at them, and it seems like the trio card kits have not been popular at all. And this one was one with a Halloween, a Thanksgiving, and a Happy New Year card. So I pulled out the stuff, because I hadn't used it either. I pulled out the stuff, and look at that cute pumpkin. Or jack-o'-lantern. You know, how cute is that? And then I looked here, and you've got a piece of pumpkin pie. And then I looked, and I've got a Happy New Year little deal here, and the front of the card. So what I was thinking is, why couldn't I, since, you know, or you, if you have some of these and aren't using them, why couldn't I use them on a page? And just make a little decoration or embellishment cluster or whatever to kind of set my page. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. We never celebrate New Year's anymore, so I don't know what I'm going to do with the page, but maybe I'll be surprised. Never know. We are going to have New Year's Day. We are going to have Wacky Wednesday like usual, so I could always take some pictures there and put it in my new album that I'm going to do. Instead of doing a happy album this year, I'm going to do a 12 by 12 album with a page kits and stuff, but I could maybe include this as well for one of my January pages. So, and then I thought, okay, so now what am I going to do with it? You know, here I've got this card, but nothing else. So I went and looked at the virtual crop sketches that we just had in December, and I thought, I might be able to do something like this. So sketch number 2 is what I'm going to work with, I think. And so I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to start working on the sketch, and then I'll fit this in maybe, you know, as one of the pictures or something, or move it up. Who knows what I'll do. Okay, so I'm going to start by attaching 3B to 3A. Because remember, these card kits are all numbered and lettered, and they're very easy to put together. And here again, I'm just going to put this down and then put the ribbon on top of it. At this point, I'm not going to pop anything up. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I may add, if I can find some more embellishments, I may add some other things around it. We'll see. Go over here to my craft mat to put some repo on this. And we'll put the bow right at the top. So how quick and easy was that? Really, if you want to make a card, then you just slap that on the cards that come with it, and you're done. So really quick and easy. Okay, so there's that. Now, for this sketch, I need a 4-inch piece that goes over here, 4 by 12. And then I need 2 12 by 2s for up and down here. And then I'm going to need, looks like another 8 by 6 here, and then punch some borders or something. So I got out a couple pieces of paper. I got out this foiled paper, which I thought the green kind of went a little bit. And then I got a black shimmer. Thought we keep this page kind of spicy here. So I'm going to cut the black shimmer at 4 inches. I do have one trimmer left. The trimmers are while supplies last right now. I've heard that they might be coming out with a new one, but there's nothing wrong with these. If you're interested in one, let me know. I have one on hand. Okay, so like I told my girls last night when we had our project recipe class, what I like to do is, instead of using repo, and I have told you to use repo several times, and just stick this paper down. This is just a bright white. I have found that adhesive dots or glue dots or whatever really work better, and this is why. And these are no longer available from Creative Memories, which is a bummer. But I did have some glue dots that I got when I went to Schaumburg. And that's what I was using until we ran out of them last night. Anyway, these are glue dots. I'm going to take one off of here, and I'm going to put it on the bottom of my paper. Now, the thing about these is that you've got one piece to come off, and it will usually stick to your paper, not so much to your, oops, I had the wrong side, not so much to your mat. So your mat doesn't get quite as gunky quite as fast. So I put one down here, I'm gonna put one up here, okay? And they'll just peel off in one piece, and they work pretty well that way. Okay, see them right there and there? And stick your finger on them a time or two so they're not quite so sticky. All right, I'm gonna turn my paper over and I'm gonna line it up. And remember that those lines go clear through to the corner. And that's what you want your paper to line up. So it's paper's going right up through those lines. And if you get all of them right on the corner lines, you are square. All right, then we're gonna put this 4-inch piece of black shimmer over on this side. And look at me turn it upside down before I put my adhesive on. Do you do that? I'm always doing that when it's the same on both sides. You don't have to flip it over. But I do. All right, we're gonna line it up real good there. And put that down, okay? Then we've got, like I said, 2 strips that are 12 by 2. And that's where I wanted to use this. So I'm gonna cut it at 2 inches. Line it up all the way down there. And another one at 2 inches. There we go. And then we're gonna put those across. It doesn't really say where, but it says that it wants an 8 by 6 piece in between. So right in here, it wants an 8 by 6 piece of paper. And I don't know, I hadn't really planned on that. Because we'll put a couple pictures in there. So I'm not sure if it's really needed. Let's just wait. And then when I decide what pictures, then maybe I'll mat them, and maybe I'll mat them in the same color too. We'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna put this across. I think I'm gonna come an inch up and an inch down, and that will give me a little bit of room here and here. And as you can see on the sketch, it shows a little bit of room, top and bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this over. This is different on the other side. It's not sparkly. And I'm gonna put it on 11 over here and 1 over here. Now I could use my ruler, but this is pretty cut and dry, so I think I can get that right. And then down here, I'm gonna flip it over. And again, I'm gonna put it on 1 on this side and 11 over here. Okie dokie. All right, it's coming together. It's coming together. Okay, so then the next step, what I do with it, is to put something across these. And I got out my balloons and stars punch. I thought maybe that would be kind of festive for New Year's. And I just took a piece of white paper, and I'm gonna do it with white, and we'll see how it looks. We may wanna bring in a different color. I don't know if black would look good or not, but we'll just try the right white, see how we like it. Okay, again, with these border punches, you're just gonna line the first one up with the black marks on the front. And then after that, make sure you hold it back here and line the blue up so you can't see the blue. Just line it up. So you can't see any blue on that side, and then hold this side back. Okay. So there is our border. It needs something, doesn't it? If I had the right color of inks, but I'm not sure we have any color of inks that would go with that right now. We have the Christmas green that I got. I have to find a better way to organize my inks because they're just kind of all over everywhere. Yeah, I've got this one, but let's just take a scrap of paper here and let's see what that looks like. Because I think it's going to be too, I don't know, not quite the right shade that we want, but you never know. It might be okay. So let me ink this and see if, I'll do just a little bit of it. I can always punch another one. I'm just going to do it lightly, maybe on the top here or something, just a little ways so that we can, I need to turn it around. Use the smaller end up. I'm trying to get in between them and stuff here. Sometimes just this little bit of inking on the edges will really make it kind of pop. And another thing we could do, there I kind of got down too far on that one. Another thing we could do is punch another one with some other colors and layer them. All right, let's just lay that on there. I don't know, I think I really need another color. Should I try to pull out this color? I think I have one piece of craft left. I think that would work better? Maybe. Let's punch one and look at it. We'll see. I'll put one at the top and one at the bottom. We can see which one I like the best. I so wish that they had more of this paper. I love this color. I know there was Melissa Ullman, I think, loved it. And there were quite a few that loved this craft colored paper. Until we used it all up. I didn't know they were getting rid of it when they were, and I missed it. So this is the last piece. Okay. Let's get this punch poop out of the way. I think I like this one better. What about you? Kind of brings it together. Okay. And we could ink that as well. I just wish that we had a little bit better color of ink. I think that ink's just not quite the right color, so I may let it go for now. I'm going to punch another one out of this paper, and we'll put it up on top. And I really don't have many embellishments for New Year's either. I've got some, but they're all like gold and silver, or gold and, yeah, silver. So, not exactly the right colors. But I have a Cricut machine, and I can always try to pull something off a Cricut machine. But this adds, okay, so there's that. And then I think let's see, let's measure from 3 to 9. So that's 6 inches right in there. So we could put a 3.5 by 5.5 picture in there. So I'm going to cut, what have I got here for length? I got 8. So let's go for, I'm going to go 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. 5.5 is right to the edge, so I got to pull out my leg and come to 5 3/4. And I think that's one of the things they're changing on the new trimmer, is that it's going to maybe go out to 6. So we don't have to stick that leg out every time we want to do a 6-inch cut, which will be wonderful because I do a lot of them. Okay. So maybe we could do, I really like that sparkly though. Something like that. Or maybe we can tip those a little bit. I gotta find my sketch here amongst all of my papers I've been throwing around. So we kind of have, we've got our 4-inch piece, we've got our 2-inch pieces, we've got our borders on there. They put these straight on theirs. I don't know, I'm a tilt girl. I like to tilt things. So we could do that. We could pull this up higher if we wanted to. Tilt these and maybe put another little small picture across down here, possibly. And we've got lots of room for journaling. Again, if I had the right color of green, or I could have done it with black, I guess. I could have splattered a little bit up here and down here. But anyway, it's a quick and easy, and it kind of looks like it. So I did pretty good, I guess. So just a quick and easy way. But remember what I did this with. I mean, how quick was that to add some embellishing to it? Off of a card. So if you have extra pieces out of card kits that you've used in the past, pull them out, put them on a page. If you have some card kits that you haven't used at all and you're thinking, when am I ever going to use that? Take out, you know, maybe not even use the New Year's. There's more stuff in this card kit like I showed you. There's pieces like just corners. And like here's just a shape that you could put on a page somewhere. Here's another backing that could be put somewhere. And here's another one. You know, put a picture in the middle of it. So don't be afraid to get those card kits out that you're not using and use them on a page. So, okay, so that's it for today. So I hope you have a super, super Sunday. And this week is Christmas. And I wish you all, we're not going to have Wacky Wednesday this Wednesday. People are celebrating Christmas Eve, but we are going to on the 31st because we're going to have our own little party. So maybe I'll use this for that. But anyway, I hope that you all have a very, very Merry Christmas and a blessed Christmas. And I will see you again before the new year. Okay? So you guys stay sassy and take care. Bye-bye.